from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and home to the Air Force Falcons. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Roadrunners will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Falcons' offense will have the football first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The pitch. Lowers those pads. It's a fumble. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Let's go.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Falcons come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gets the back moving. They'll try to run for it. Creates a little room. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I think this offense really relies on their ability to run the football, especially early in games, because you want to demoralize the opponent. So that's great news there. Opening drive, first 3rd down, and you pick up the first down by a lot of yards.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Got enough for the first. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Falcons! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Roadrunners offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've said many times that tight end is the quarterback's best friend. But the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to...
Touchdown, Air Force! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
It'll be a draw. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners moving quickly to the line. Gives it on the option. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Roadrunners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. That's caught. It's Jennings. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
And the Roadrunners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Saunders. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Wants to go up top. Scrambling away. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. No huddle offense to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it from the gun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Roadrunners had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UTSA. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Sends it back in motion. The give to the fullback. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
And the Falcons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Still running at the 40. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread. These guys are dialed into what they want to do, and they wear defenses down.
The Falcons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give to the fullback. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, that's just on the defense. I'm sorry. Fullbacks are not supposed to be able to rip off big runs like that. The defense, they better do a better job tackling as this game goes on.
On the option, he'll keep it himself. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run it. It's Yates. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the back. They'll toss it to the left. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, this thing can flip quick.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. There he goes. He's at the 30. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd end zone. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll send the back in motion. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Run it with the fullback. Got enough for the first down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
And the Falcons will line it up on 1st and 10.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
On the option, he'll do it himself. Got the first down and more. Wrestled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. The Falcons pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's in open space downfield. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Falcons back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
He'll toss it. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Gets the back moving. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. 3rd and goal for the offense. Trying to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. FIU handled its business today, and given what this week was like in Miami, that is saying something. This is a focused group, and it's reflected in that final score. One team will rise in the ACC standings while the other is going to sink like a stone.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The Roadrunners want to crank the tempo. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Now on the option.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Green. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Falcons decide to punt it away. Sends his first one of the day on the way, and we didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting to TFL.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Colorado Springs. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
Didn't find any crease. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field.
White 94 Slider Troy.
Sends it back in motion. Give to the fullback. Making sure the fullback gets a touch there. Good pickup there, 5 or 6.
Yeah, and he's a north-south runner. You just give this guy a little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets upfield quickly. And that guy is hard to bring down.
Give to the big fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Falcons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. Toss to the outside. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He'll toss it. Look out, he's got room. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. The Falcons are moving quickly down the field. He'll ride his man on the option. Still on his feet at the 45. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Falcons. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard. And
this drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Here they're trying to get to the edge. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. He's up to 73 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Goes to the option. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They try to get it outside on the left. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. Swapping ends of the field, that gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And a precision. And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. The option look. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
This is a guy that...
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run the option. Got a little space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Gets the back moving. Fullback's got it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up the big 1st down and keeps the clock moving.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Falcons with the 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Yates. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4 and 1.
Have yourself...
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd.
Turning it on! They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a 1st down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Motion from the back. Give to the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
On the option. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us 4 days.